There's 5 steps for good product discovery. They come from design thinking. It's understand, ideate, converge, prototype, and test. With these steps, you'll be able to validate your ideas before building something expensive and then realizing that you built the wrong thing. Understand means that you understand what the challenge is or what the hypothesis that you want to validate is, as well as your colleagues knowing and understanding the same challenge. So make sure that whoever you work with, for example, you might work with marketing, sales, customer services, maybe even your customers themselves, make sure that everyone who is involved in the problem understands and has the same basic understanding. The next step is ideate. So bring your team together, maybe even include some customers, depending on your business, to ideate and say, now that we all understand this challenge, how can we solve it? You can create 20 plus, however many ideas you want in your team. And this is a real time to go wild and get creative. The next stage, converging, means after you've got those 20 plus ideas on the wall, it's time to be a bit more realistic with yourself and with the group. What can we really take forward in the coming weeks and months to test in the market? So from these 20 ideas, there might be one, there might be three, something much smaller than 20 that you can take forward and test and prototype. So once you've made those decisions, you know what you want to test and prototype, it's time to build a prototype and test it. This can be in a form of a digital prototype using a tool like Figma to show a designed thing, especially if you're working with digital products. It can also be a paper prototype. It can even be a survey, depending on the challenge that you're trying to use. That the point of the prototype is for you to understand whether you're on the right track with your hypotheses. Once you've done the tests, if you're correct, fantastic. You now have more confidence as a whole team, not just a founder, to build the right thing. And if you're wrong, and if your tests don't come out as good as you want, you can go back to the ideas that you ideated on. Maybe something that you decided not to pick out is the right idea in that pile of 20 plus ideas, or you can decide we want to ideate again as a group and try to learn from the lessons we learned from the prototype. And the usefulness of this is it's a really, really quick turnaround of events. So depending again on the size of the challenge, an experienced product manager will know how much time to invest in each phase, but these principles are really good to take forward.